In this video, we'll be learning how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per seconds and from meter per seconds to kilometer per hour. First, let's look at these two values together. When we check kilometer, you see that kilometer to meter, if you are changing kilometer to meter, you multiply by 1000, right? And if you are changing hour to seconds, that means you multiply by the first 60, which will take it to minutes, and by another 60, which will take it to hour. So which will take it to seconds. So that means 60 times 60 will give you 3600. So that means if we are taking kilometer per hour to meter per seconds, you have to divide by 1000 over 3600. So this is the logic. If you are taking from kilometer per hour to meter per seconds, you divide by 1000 over 3600, and if you are changing it to otherwise, that you are changing kilometer per hour to meter per seconds, you multiply. If you are changing from meter per seconds to kilometer per hour, you divide. So that is the logic. So do not forget that the value we have here, we may take it to the lowest term. Let's take it to the lowest term. So two zeros cancel each other. You can say that 2 here 5 and 2 here 18. So that becomes 5 over 18. So this 5 over 18 may be the clue that you will be applying, or you stick to this 1000 over 3600. So to change kilometer per hour to meter per seconds, you multiply by 5 over 18, and to change meter per seconds to kilometer per hour, you divide by 5 over 18. So I like to use this 1000 over 3600, but the derived version is always better. So now let's do two examples here. So in changing it, so imagine we have 120 kilometer per hour to meter per seconds. So now let's do that. So if you are changing that, so that will be 120 times 5 over 18. So since it's a fraction, we'll give you the denominator of 1, then we'll simplify from here, and whatever we get to be our answer in meter per seconds. So now let's do the math. So I think 3 goes. So let's start with 3, and 6 should go since 3 goes twice. So then let's use 6. So 6 here 3, and 6 here is 20. So now let's multiply. This becomes 40. This becomes 100 over 3. So now let's divide. First division, using short or long division. Let's do the math. 3 here 1, 3 here will be 3, remainder 1, and that will be 3 again. So remainder 1. So that will becomes 33 1/3 meter per seconds, or we express it to decimal as 33.333 meter per seconds. So that is the answer. That means 120 kilometer per hour is equal to 33 1/3 meter per second, so 33.333 meter per second. So now let's do another example. So now let's change 1800 meter per second to kilometer per hour. Let's change 1800 meter per second to kilometer per hour. This is our example 1. This is our example 2. So this one, so meter per second to kilometer per hour. So now let's change this. So do not forget the logic. We have to divide. Okay. So if we are changing kilometer per hour to meter per second, you multiply by 5 over 18, and if you are changing meter per second to kilometer per hour, you divide by 5 over 18. So that is the logic. So since we are taking from meter per second to kilometer per hour, we divide. This time around we divide. So that becomes 1800 divided by 5 over 18. So in this case, we give this denominator of 1, then we reciprocate. So that would be 1800 over 1 times 18 over 5. Okay, and we check 5 should go here. So that is 5 here 1, 5 in 18 is 3, remainder 3, in 30 is 6, and in this is 0. So that gives us 360. So 360 times 18. So that becomes 360 multiplied by 18, and that will give us 6,480 kilometer per hour. So that becomes 6,480 kilometer per hour. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and do not forget to share the video. Thank you.